Welcome to our interesting tutorial. Today, we're diving into a cool concept in chemistry called the Hydrogen Deficiency Index, or HDI. Have you ever looked at a chemical formula like C6H6 and wondered about its structure? The HDI helps us do just that. It's a simple calculation that tells us how many rings or multiple bonds, like double or triple bonds, are present in a molecule. Think of it as a clue to solving a molecular puzzle. For a given number of carbon atoms, a molecule can only hold a certain maximum number of hydrogen atoms. The HDI tells us how many pairs of hydrogen atoms are missing from this maximum, which in turn reveals details about its structure. So, how do we calculate this magical number? The formula is straightforward. The hydrogen deficiency index equals the number of carbons minus half the number of hydrogens minus half the number of halogens like fluorine, chlorine, bromine, or iodine, plus half the number of nitrogens plus 1. It might look a bit long, but once you get the hang of it, it's a piece of cake. A key thing to remember is that oxygen and sulfur atoms don't affect the calculation, so you can just ignore them when you see them in a formula. Using the formula is easier than it sounds. You just need to identify the number of each type of atom in your molecular formula and plug them into the equation. First, count the number of carbon atoms, C. Then, count the hydrogens H and any halogens X. After that, count the nitrogens N. Finally, substitute these numbers into the HDI formula. HDI equals CH2, X2 plus N, 2 plus 1. The number you get will tell you the total count of rings and or pi bonds in the molecule. For example, an HDI of 1 could mean 1 double bond or 1 ring. An HDI of 4, like in benzene, suggests a ring and 3 double bonds. Let's walk through a few examples to make it crystal clear. First, consider propane, C3H8, using the formula. HDI equals 3/8 halves plus 13410. An HDI of 0 means there are no rings or multiple bonds, which is true for propane. That's all for today's tutorial. We hope you found it helpful. See you in the next video.